Welcome, Pisces. How you doing? Welcome to Graceful Healing Intuitive Tarot. My name is Marlena, and this is your mid-month reading for Pisces. This is your What You're Feeling spread, where we're going to talk about how you're feeling, how your mate's feeling, your obstacles, challenges, and then some advice for those challenges. Please remember that I love to hear your comments, especially when it resonates with you. That I love to see your thumbs up or thumbs down if you don't like it, but thumbs up. Your subscribes are much appreciated, so you can come on back and see what's going on. I have a lot of things coming your way. FYI, love coaching sessions are on my website now at www.gracefulhealingretreat.com. So make sure you go ahead and take advantage of that. That is for those quick calls, 15 minutes, 30, 45 minutes max, but really the 15-minute calls. That's for you to get practical advice for your situation. If it's about, for instance, how do I, set boundaries, for instance? Is it about, do you just say, I'm setting this boundary, don't do this? Or do you actually say, look, I don't like it when you do this. And then when something happens, there's a consequence, meaning it's enforced. Meaning, what's the point of laws if it's not enforced, right? Don't get me started with laws because it's not fair, but don't get me started. Anyhow, but let me go back to children, because children, you can kind of manipulate children, just like you can manipulate your mate. It's not all in a bad way, but it's about really how children, you say, okay, don't use the bathroom before you go to bed. Don't eat candy before you go to bed. They do it anyway. Something happens. What do? Get rid of that child? No. What you do is you move the candy to a higher shelf because they little. Or don't buy candy anymore, right? So the whole point is really just to find out what practical ways, step-by-step ways can you maneuver through your relationship without necessarily giving it up. Of course, do I need to say this? This is not, for you people to stay in abusive relationships that are abusive. This is about, people and their differences. And most times when people go into their relationships and marriages, things of that nature, they expect people to be on the same page they're on. You were raised by different people in a different household. Things were different. Things are different. But how do you deal? So anyway, point is, Pisces, let's get started with your reading. Okay? So very soon you need to decide how to let go of control issues, it looks like. You have a decision that you have to make here. So, let me get some more clarity. Right now, in the past, you had to decide what you wanted to do. Let's see what that's about, Pisces. And now you're at a place where you're trying to control a situation, and it's out of your control. This is something that naturally people do, but the point is, it seems to me, what I'm feeling is you need to let go of what it is that you're trying to control here. And let's see what's going on in the near future. Then we're going to get a little more clarity as to how the Pisces is feeling. Booyah, itches. Wedding. Okay, so some of you guys have a wedding coming up. And it's so crazy because my brother is a Pisces and he has a wedding coming up. So that's so cute. I love it. He better watch this video. He's off the market, y'all. I'm just saying. Tall, gorgeous. That's my baby. But he's about to be off the market. So that's so cute. Anyway, so let's look into the past here. Let's look into a little more specifics as to what decisions you had to make. I feel like if you have a wedding coming up or this situation is involving wedding in the future, you made that decision a long time ago. So let's see what decision you had to make now, because it looks like you need to clearly decide what it is that you want. So it will come to you now. So let's see what this is about. Okay. So it looks like you need to take action, speak up for yourself. Let's see what this is about as well, because that's the 8 of Wands. That's about you taking action, taking some steps. Again, deciding. But deciding on what? I'm feeling this one too. Okay, looks like there's an ending coming. So you need to decide to end the situation. But it's so amazing because you also have a beginning right here. So there's a burden. So, okay. So you need to decide whether or not you want to end a situation that may have to do with, it may have to do with love. It looks like something you lost hope in, something that you love to do. Because there's a new beginning right around the corner for you. And so it looks like you have a decision to make, but I see you deciding to move forward because you realize that this situation was a burden. and you really didn't have the strength to hold on. You really didn't have the strength to continue in this. So it seems like something is very burdensome for you. You really don't have the strength to maintain, to continue. But I also see if you left, you may have gone back to a situation. So some of you lost hope, looking for a new start, but then that became burdensome. So you decided to go back. So that's what happened to you in the past here. Anything else, Spirit? And this also may have to do with your job as well, because I do have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is about someone who's working really hard at a situation. So very soon decide what it is that you want in regards to your job also. So let's see what else is going on here, okay? Let's see what's going on in the current, because it seems like you had a decision to make, but now you're trying to control a situation that may be guided divinely, that may be divinely guided at this time. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So you're trying to put your hand somewhere it doesn't belong, because you definitely have a new beginning. I see new beginnings all over the place. Ace of Wands now. I feel like some of you feel like you don't have the options, but you really do have options here on the table. You're letting go of control because you feel like you have no choice. You feel like you have no choice. You're not even willing to argue anymore. Because again, Ace of Pentacles. You've had the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So you definitely have new beginnings here, but you're holding on tightly to something. And what is it? Spirit, what is this about? What are they holding tightly onto? What are they trying to control, Spirit? It seems to me, honestly, that you're trying to control the outcome. You're trying to control an outcome. Maybe there's something that you put a lot of effort into and it's not reaping any reward. It may even be affecting your finances. I definitely see it affecting your finances here. You have a lot of pentacles that just came out. But I feel like you know the truth. You are enlightened. You know what is the truth. You know what the truth is. You know what is the truth. Yeah, because now you have the Ace of Swords. Damn. Goodness gracious. So whatever's going on here, you're being divinely guided. You have new beginnings, new insight, new love, new ways of thinking. You have new passions. You have new everything coming your way right here, right now. But you just need to let it go and let things happen naturally. Because the universe got you. You got Judgment here, upright. So things are looking good for you. It's not in reverse. You know, that's the way I read it anyway. Judgment is a good thing when it's not in reverse. And Three of Cups, reunion, celebration. This is about celebration. So let things happen naturally, because you have something to celebrate coming up here soon, okay? I feel like you fear that you won't have this new beginning. You're afraid that this new beginning won't be to your best interest, or that you won't get it. I really feel like you just feel like you won't get this new beginning. But I feel like you got a little hope. So you're hesitating because of your fear in regards to this new start. You're hesitating, ending a different situation. And it looks like some of you might be juggling work, people, things of that nature, but you're afraid to let go of whatever it is that you have currently going on in order to start something new. And it might be in regards to, I see Aquarius here, by the way. I see Cancer here, Scorpio. What else do I see here? Yeah. But I definitely still see a celebration here that's coming up in the month of November. I mean, the month of October for you. And I see this wedding coming up probably in November, which is so odd. So interesting. I love it. Okay, so yeah, you're just afraid it won't move forward, okay? But I see you also have the Fool here. So I definitely see you having this new beginning, whether you like it or not. It's coming. You can fear it, but I don't think you need to. It's up to you. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the near future here. You're fearing that you won't have the new beginning, that it won't move in the direction. swiftly. But I think you're going to have to be in this situation a little while longer. It won't be an immediate change. I definitely see changes coming, but I don't see it being necessarily immediate. I think you're going to be in this situation a little while longer. You might want to leave. You may want to move to the next step. But I just see you being a little stagnant. May not move as fast as you expect it to move. So just know that, okay? And it has to do with someone trying to... And it has to do with someone trying to compete with you. Whatever that means. Please let me know how this resonates with you. I love to hear how this resonates with you. That's what I need to hear right now. How does it resonate with you? This is why I asked you to leave comments. I like to hear how it resonates with you, not how it doesn't. Because if it doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to weddings. Next, here we have wedding. This situation involves a marriage. This situation involves a marriage in the near future. The end of October for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. This is the mid-month reading for Pisces. Ooh, all right. Near future. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn, but I see some of you, I see there's some addictions here. Someone's in their head. Someone's going back to something that may not be to their best interest, which may slow down their progress regarding this marriage. And I feel like it's mental fear. I feel like it's mental anxiety. It's a way of thinking that you're addicted to make you fear that you may not see a future with this person, that you may not be headed in the right direction. So it's like you have some doubt here. I still see you here with these new beginnings, but I see how finances are affecting you right now and making you feel mentally drained, making you feel like maybe you don't know the next steps, maybe you're not taking the right steps, maybe you're just questioning yourself in the near future. So let me go ahead and move on because I feel like I've been on you guys for a long time. Let's see how your mate's doing. Okay, so let's see how Pisces mate is doing. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, okay. Go ahead and put this back. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle. Thank you again for coming to my channel. This is for you, Pisces, mid-month reading. Pisces, mid-month. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your guidance for Pisces for mid-month. All right. So your partner is optimistic. They're loving where they are right now. This is in the past. They're optimistic about their life with you. Okay? So they feel good. Thank you, Spirit. How's Pisces mate feeling currently? How's Pisces mate feeling currently mid-month? Okay. They're ready to get away. It looks like they're ready to honeymoon. Hello. They might be a little busy right now because you may not be getting all that busy. They may not be as passionate right now because I feel like, but I'll see what that's about. I feel like it might be due to work, but let's see. Thank you, Spirit, Pisces. Oh, near future for the partner. Whew. All right. Okay, quite a few came out. So they're in love with you. They may not be expressing it right now. Looks like they have some healing to do, some family issues that may be holding them back right now from maybe expressing that love. But they feel like they're still getting to know you. Okay? All right, let's see what else Spirit wants to clarify here. So I think staying optimistic is kind of clear. They had hopes. The way I see this is they have high hopes for your relationship. And I think they're ready to disconnect from the world and to merge with you. But I just see right now there may not be a lot of joy at this time. I feel like some people may have some anxiety. Let's see what this is about, this lack of passion. What is this lack of passion about for Pisces partner, Spirit? Because this is the one that's in reverse. You have a couple that's in reverse. Ooh, Lord. Yeah, like I thought, it's about, okay. So someone's feeling on their last leg in regards to, looks like to me, finances, again, I think this is definitely in regards to their job and them just being in their head. Maybe it's you in your head. Again, this is a general reading. Therefore, look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Why? Because one may pertain to you more than the other. Why again? Because this also, I need to tell you this because this also can go vice versa. So, and this to me is about work, maybe even lack of work. And overwork. So I see someone maybe went into a new situation. Maybe your partner went into a new job or something like that. And it may be affecting your love life right now. But I feel like they made the decision and they want to move forward with you. They just maybe, I feel like they are unclear. They're unclear about something. What are they unclear about, Spirit? Okay, let's find out. I'm nosy now. I'm just getting deeper because I'm nosy. But let's just see what are they unclear about? What is this lack of passion about? What are they unclear about? Okay. Again, about this job situation. So I just want to show you what's come out 3 times, okay? Because I'm asking it over and over again. But it's, again, in regards to work. It's in regards to, again, this came in the same way. Someone's in a new job. It looks like someone may be coming out of a job even, maybe not working as hard for some reason towards a job or in a current position. And so I think they're fearful. And then you also have here the Virgo card here in reverse, which is also, again, coming. To me, I think this is Virgo. So some of you might be dealing with the Virgo. But this also could mean someone who was thinking very hard and long in regards to the situation and now overly thinking is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the near future. Let's move on to the near future. Thank you, Spirit. For Pisces mate. So they received, again, this chemistry is coming, but they have to heal some family issues. I feel like they have some baggage that they're carrying from their childhood. And maybe in regards to how they express love, because I just don't see them expressing love, going ahead and dedicating their love, just expressing that in a romantic way, those romantic gestures. I'm not seeing that in the near future for some odd reason. But again, you guys have a wedding coming up, so maybe people just a little stressed out. So whatever it is, it may be dealing with a situation regarding marriage. It may not even be getting married. It could be just regarding a situation regarding someone who's married. And maybe that's where this family issue comes in as well, getting to know each other. So right now you're trying to get to know each other a little more. You do have that chemistry still, but I feel like someone's not expressing love like they, I don't like to say should because to each his own, right? But in regards to this healing of family issues, I feel like someone is holding on to some family baggage from how they grew up, how they deal with their mothers, their fathers, their parents, and they're taking that into this new relationship. They're taking that into your relationship. And they're seeing how to deal with you, but they're holding on to it. I feel like maybe some of you are even in counseling. Maybe you're trying to move out of this situation. But whoever this is, they're just not understanding. And this is something that came again from their upbringing, their childhood. Okay. Some of you may also be dealing with the fire sign, air sign here. Okay. Ooh, all right. I'm trying to move on. Okay. Yeah, someone has some healing to do because of some issues in the past, but I see them moving towards a place of, so they need to heal their issues in the past, but I feel like they're moving towards a place of appreciation, abundance, and starting to let their guard down. So if there is someone who you're dealing with, who you're trying to get to heal, maybe some of those past wounds, or maybe they're acting out due to how their family dynamic was in the past, and so they're acting out in that way, maybe like their parents were, they are going to change. I see things are going to change. Maybe it's going to be a major blow up with the two of you. But ultimately, they'll turn back around and they'll start to realize how appreciated they are and how they really feel this sense of abundance with you. So it seems like someone's really in their head talking back and forth like, my parents are saying this, but my relationship is like this. You need to, I ain't going to tell you what you need to do. Let's see what Spirit tells you need to do. So let's see. So let's go ahead and find out what your issues are. I mean, I feel like I already figured it out, which is why I normally go deeper, but I shouldn't have went that deep, y'all. I shouldn't have went that deep. Because I feel like now it's going to be kind of redundant. But let's see. What are the issues for Pisces and their mate? Spirit, thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Ancestors, I love you all. Angels. Okay, dang, it popped all the way over here. Okay. Someone's not feeling attracted, so that's low self-esteem, stemming from potentially, okay. And again, getting to know each other. That came out again. So this, to me, is self-explanatory. Someone has some insecurities. And again, it might be from how their mother or their father acted, but these insecurities are embedded in them. And it comes from their parents, their childhood, how they were raised. And right now, it's hard for them to get to know you deeper because they still have all this junk. You can't pile new stuff on old junk. You can't spray some Febreze on some trash that is like this high, and you got this little can, and you're talking about, you know, you gotta empty some of that trash out so that Febreze will actually work. I don't know where I'm coming up with these analogies, but all that to say, in order for them to move forward, they really do have to heal this past. So let's go ahead and move forward into what the advice is, because like I said, it was going to be kind of redundant, which I figured, whatever. Okay, let's see what the advice is for Pisces and your mate. So I want to find out first, what is the advice for Pisces? Because I feel like the cross watcher needs some advice too. Because if you or your mate, whichever one this is pertaining to, the person who is having an issue with how they were brought up and trying to deal with their current relationship, you need different advice. And the other person needs advice that is going to help them in this situation dealing with that person. So let's find out for Pisces first. Because Pisces in this situation seems to be the one that is okay. It seems to be your mate. So I'm going to go for Pisces first. What is the Pisces advice? Thank you, Spirit. Advice for Pisces. Seek the truth. You need to find out what it's really about, because it seems like some of you are maybe getting frustrated even because this person is the way that they are. But you just need to realize again that this is something deeper than you, and you may not have the control over it. You need to let go of control and let things happen naturally. So Pisces, you need to seek the truth. Just dig a little deeper. Let's see what other advice we have for Pisces, and then we will check on the cross watcher, check on Pisces mate. So Pisces, if you're the one that doesn't have the family issues, then you need to seek the truth as to why your partner is the way that they are, so you don't get so frustrated. Okay, all this is trying to come out. Okay, be willing to express your love, came out. Get to know each other. I don't know if you need me to get a little closer, but that has been coming out a lot. This is about deepening that bond. Learn to meet another's need for love is important for this relationship to grow. This came out like 4 times, guys. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. So again, I feel like some of you are frustrated and you're like, look, I'm just tired of it, and maybe I just need to be quiet. Let me go out and get something to drink. Let me go get liquored up or something, because I just don't feel like dealing with this right now. So love is all around you, Pisces. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this is true. So this person loves you, but I just feel like they may be having an issue expressing this love because that's what they got. Okay, so let's see what the cross watcher advice is. So let's see what advice we have for the cross watcher for Pisces mate, the one who's having these family issues, who's having a hard time dealing and moving forward because of these family issues. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Third eye chakra. They need to work on their third eye chakra. That is their knowing, their intuition. It seems like to me this person is more, I want to say, more what they see is what they know. What they're used to is what they know. The way they feel from the past is what they know. Something different is bothering them. And if they look into their intuition, their third eye, if they look deeper into their own self and your own issues and stop pointing the finger all the time, look back, point that finger back at you, look in the mirror, point it back at yourself, you'll realize that you're stuck. You're stuck in a mind frame that needs to be released. And in order to see past that, you have to come out of this physical being, realize that you are spiritual. You are a spiritual being that has just had some physical things that's happened to them. Maybe their parents even had some physical things, like they may be following in the same steps and following the same coping mechanisms as their parents or the way in which they grew up. But in actuality, they need to let that go, because the reason why that person was the way that they were was because of an issue that they had, something that they came across that they had to deal with, that they had no other way of coping with, so that it created this issue that you picked up, which is not necessarily for you. It was for them at that time, and they need to get over it too, but you're still carrying it with you. Okay, that was for somebody. I would love to hear your comments. Again, this is more advice for Pisces mate, the one who has these family issues, who need to let that go. But let's see what advice, or what additional love advice we have for Pisces mate. Demonstrate love. Demonstrate love. Okay? Find out what is important to the people in your life and act on it. You know, you receive not expressing love. Obviously, you're not demonstrating the love. And it's because, again, the issues that you have inside, you're going to have to dig it out, let it go, clear it up, and then move on. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, Pisces. I love you, Crosswatcher. Again, my website is www.gracefulhealingretreat.com. And make sure you subscribe and thumbs up. Loving you guys. Loving this. Loving it. Bye-bye.